Disclaimer, the comments made in this video are intended for entertainment purposes only and are not intended to offend anyone.
Do you disavow the attacks we've seen on Teslas around the country?
I don't think it's wrong to burn cars and to do that. I do think it's all right, and it's our First Amendment right.
You guys must have heard all about the crazy protests going on, right? Hello and welcome to another video. Let's check out some riots. Sorry, protests. You are not protesting the like button, are you?
You don't care about this country, and that is unacceptable if you claim to be the president of the United States. So we are here. We are not going anywhere. We are going to continue to fight back, and we are going to continue to speak lies to his truth, to his stealing, and to his cheating. Thank you.
We're speaking lies to his truth now. Jokes that write themselves are the funnies.
I've seen a lot of signs that say deport Musk. I didn't know this was going to be a crowd that's so in favor of deportations. I think I can without a doubt say this is probably the most vaccinated crowd I have ever been in. Now everyone's kind of sitting around, there's some music going and some speeches and a lot of joints being smoked, and it kind of feels like we're at a really gay Coachella. I gotta be honest with you guys, as a 29-year-old single guy, I'm looking around and not seeing much talent. Are the Democrats hungry today?
No. I don't know. No,
What?
Sorry.
Well, what do you think of the speeches being delivered today?
Pues. Sorry.
It's okay, God bless you. Now, I was just advised by a man named Ted that I should acknowledge the stolen land we're currently documenting on, and Ted was here in attendance with his wife and his wife's boyfriend.
Liberals have no standard. Their goalpost is loved by feelings.
What do you do for work? Are you retired?
I'm retired now. Yeah, I think most of the people here are retired, and I'd like to see a lot more young people out.
What do you think about Elon Musk giving Starlink to Ukraine?
Giving Starlink to Ukraine.
So they can have access to internet.
Well, I don't think he would ever do that.
No, he did.
Oh, he did? When did he do that?
A couple years back, once the war broke out.
Are they still able to use it?
Yes.
Oh, well, I think that's a good thing. I'm surprised it hasn't been taken back.
Look at that. We're finding good common ground for everyone today. So would you be willing to thank Elon Musk today?
That's an iffy. No, I don't think so.
Despite him giving internet access to Ukraine?
No. He needs to get out of our government. We didn't elect him. He needs to go.
What do you think of Dr. Fauci?
I love Dr. Fouchy.
Do you think we elected him?
He was appointed by our president, so I think all he did was speed up the vaccination. I'm a registered nurse, so I really believe in vaccinations. And
how many vaccines have you had?
Of COVID, I've had about 5 now, and I'm going to get my next one next week. And I haven't gotten sick. I've been very careful, very clean, and I haven't gotten sick.
No mask on today?
No, I'm outdoors. I usually don't wear one outdoors.
Not anymore? Not
anymore, but I do indoors still when I go to public places. But, vaccines get a bad rap, but they're not 100%.
Are you worried about RFK?
Definitely.
I think her logic retired too.
What do you think of Luigi?
Well, I feel sorry for him. Of course,
but not the guy who died.
Yeah, I feel less sorry for him. That's for sure, because these people know what they're doing. They know how difficult they're making.
I mean, you sound like a successful guy. You said venture capital. You're retired.
Capitalism. I'm living off of investment income. But you can't let capitalism just run out of control.
Do you live in Santa Monica?
I do.
It's a pretty wealthy area.
It is, and I'm poverty level compared to the demographics in Santa Monica.
What do you think is poverty level for Santa Monica?
I think it must be something like 70,000, 100, whatever, or something like that. I once looked up. I thought I might be in the 1% for net worth, and I looked it up with AI, and the net worth for the 1% is, the cutoff line is 17 million. I don't quite make that.
Just a couple mil short?
Several million, yeah.
Why hasn't he donated his insufficient millions then?
I feel very, very sorry for you. He's just a little man. Little man.
so no one works anymore these days.
Lock them up, try them for treason. That's what it is, and deport them. I mean, look what happened in the French Revolution, or look at that one King of England, and he decided he'd be the imperial thing, and what they do, they beheaded him.
Do you support something like that for, let's say, Elon Musk?
Yeah, why not? Capital punishment. Why not? Yeah, and I'm more middle of the road anyway. I mean, as far as the parties go, I consider myself an independent. Just a free will thinker in either one.
You don't really have like extreme political views then?
No, but I'm like I was saying to you.
Treason? I see we are just throwing terms around now.
Can you tell us about your sign?
Well, actually, someone just gave it to me. I just wore my button from 1973 when I was protesting this kind of crap. I've been doing that ever since. And if you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem.
Brought you out here today.
Well, basically, I've always been an activist, and
Oh, you do full time?
no, I'm an artist. I'm here because
What kind of art?
watercolors, masks, handmade paper, that kind of thing. I'm a retired graphic designer, but yeah, I mean, if you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem, and I think it's really important. This is the closest we've been to losing our democracy ever, possibly.
Do you feel like Elon was a little bit of a revolutionary leader in the electric vehicle industry?
No,
No, not at all.
Oh, it's just a dumb.
Is that not
A lot of people's companies, and took a lot of people's ideas. He is in no way a genius.
is climate change?
Spoiled rich kid who's been surrounded by people that have told him yes, and his doesn't stink for his entire life.
Is climate change an effort you care about?
I do care about climate change.
But you wouldn't give Elon credit for...
He took over, he got somebody else's idea. No.
Imagine being unemployed since 1973. That is definitely something. If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem, even if you have no idea what the problem or solution is.
This is a peaceful movement to educate people and to cause Elon Musk a little bit of economic pain.
I have to resist with every fiber of my being, not keying a Tesla when I see one.
I would like to scare Elon Musk so that he gets out of our government, out of our confidential data. And
If he can lose a little bit of money, maybe he can understand how the rest of us feel.
What are you guys doing outside?
Do you disavow the attacks we've seen on Teslas around the country?
I don't think it's wrong to burn cars and to do that. I do think it's all right, and it's our First Amendment right to protest and let people know that we are against what Elon Musk and DOGE is doing. That is our First Amendment right.
So the people here are shouting to sell their Tesla. Who do they sell their Tesla to? And once the Tesla's sold, what do they do with it?
Well, I mean, you could try to sell your Tesla, but the used car market for Teslas is going down. So if you sell it, I would sell it now before it gets worse, because it is.
But the person who buys it, what do they do with it?
I mean, when you buy a Tesla, basically what you're saying is, I would never buy a Tesla from them because you're supporting Elon Musk and what he's doing. You need to stand up for yourself and tell them that we're not going to support you when you don't support us as regular taxpayers who are paying for Social Security, who want Medicare.
No, but the people are shouting, sell your Tesla. So the person who buys it, what do they do with it?
I wouldn't buy a Tesla.
Okay, but the people who are shouting, sell your Tesla, who are they shouting? Who is it to be sold to?
I would just sell it. Get rid of it. There's a lot.
To who?
Just get rid of it. Just dump it.
But then the person who buys it, they can keep it.
I don't care what they do. I would never personally own a Tesla.
What if they're shouting, sell your Tesla to someone who just bought a Tesla off the third-party market like you guys are suggesting?
I mean, I just wouldn't drive one around because I think it symbolizes something that I wouldn't want to represent.
I know, but I'm asking about the chant.
About the what?
The chant, when they're saying, sell your Tesla.
Because I think what we're saying is, if you drive that car around, whether you bought it from a third party, whether you bought it from there, you are saying that you support that industry, that person in particular. There's a lot of EV cars out there. Toyota has one, there's Rivian, there's...
I know, but the people are shouting to sell it.
Yes.
So, if no one should drive a Tesla and no one can buy one, no one would be able to sell it either. What exactly are you chanting for then?
Median.
No, just in solidarity?
In solidarity, absolutely.
Can you let me know, are we protesting specifically Tesla or Elon Musk out here?
Kind of a little bit of both.
A little both?
Because if
why
you buy a
Tesla?
If you buy a Tesla, you're putting money in his pocket. If you're putting money in his pocket...
That's fair. But he only owns 10% of the stock, right? Because look, we're in deep blue Atlanta. Some people that work in there probably voted for Kamala.
I drive a Tesla, man.
Okay, so you drive a Tesla, so you know, right?
Yeah.
And my other concern with the stock is that when it plunges, that hurts the state pension because a lot of our state is invested into Tesla. So I'm a little concerned with this because if we're trying to get Democrats on board, gain popularity back, it seems like we're doing it in the worst place possible.
No.
No? Okay.
Because right now, I can't afford to dump my Tesla, so I'm stuck with it.
Okay.
There is now car dealers that will not accept the Tesla and trade in because so many are getting dumped.
Okay.
So, you know, here's what I see. The stock is crashing. Elon is going to dump his stock and walk away, and then we can rebuild Tesla.
Okay.
Did he say we rebuild Tesla? Who is we?
Our Congress allocates our money. We elect them to do that. They do it in public, and that is what the law is. It doesn't say in our Constitution, if you don't like the spending, then the richest man in the world gets to take over your money.
Do you think it's weird how all of our politicians are millionaires off of working for us?
So you want the billionaires running it?
I do want a billionaire.
You want the billionaires running our country?
He's not
They
running
have your
our
interest.
country.
Are you a billionaire? Elon Musk has done nothing but break the law.
Do you think someone is breaking the laws by figuring out where all of our money in America is going, why we are going broke?
He's not, you're ridiculous.
Ma'am, you know, look at it. He's not trying to save money. He won't save any money at all.
Elon Musk is not legally appointed to take Congress's money. It's Congress's money.
He's not taking anybody's money.
Elon Musk gave 2 Nazi salutes at a rally and then made Hitler jokes about it on Twitter.
Believes that white people are not having enough babies. Why is he worried about how many babies white people are having?
Why should we have babies?
Why does he believe it's a problem?
Wait, what money did he take? I thought they were just auditing and figuring out where taxpayer money had been going.
Throwing a Molotov cocktail at a Tesla, burning the battery hurts the environment.
I don't think that has done that much damage to the environment compared to what the Trump administration is doing to the environment. That is minuscule.
What do you think is the worst thing Elon Musk and his DOGE team has done so far?
We don't really know what they've done in there, so I think that that's very dangerous that they're, using their technological, all the technical stuff that they're doing computerized with computers and with the agencies.
We all know how dangerous computerized computers are. It is unacceptable.
Vote for Elon Musk. I didn't vote for Trump, but I certainly didn't see Elon Musk's name on there.
I didn't vote for any of these bureaucrats in the government. How do you feel about Dr. Fauci? Fan
I
or
love Dr. Fauci.
did you vote for him?
I didn't vote for him,
Or
but
was he appointed?
actually, yes, he was appointed, but after a career in and being an expert in that field, he worked his way up.
Well, Trump and Elon Musk are some of the most successful businnesmen in this country.
Is Elon Musk appointed? Is he really appointed?
Fauci, yeah, he was by Trump. Yeah.
Okay, so do they are they having to be scrutinized the way any other American government employee would be, like with drug testing?
His boss is the president.
Hey, people say we want to run the country like a business.
Yeah.
Well, you wouldn't go into a business and cut things and not care about how it affects the customer.
Well, I think what you would do is, and Elon Musk, I think he is doing this right now. He's running the government kind of like he runs one of his businesses, which are very successful. He's going in and he's saying, where are people not doing an important role? And then he's firing them.
Elon was also appointed though. You guys are against him because you think he's a traitor. Let's just be honest.
From the Foreign Affairs Committee reporting on USAID. Right here, you have $520 million to pay ESG to teach people in Africa about countering climate change, $65 million for vasectomies in the Congo, $20 million to create a Sesame Street program in Iraq. Would you guys be on board with like, okay, this is ridiculous, cancel those?
Yeah, but that's still some change. They have to look at really what they do. We need to look at these programs with somebody that knows about them. We have to look at them, and plus we have to raise taxes on the wealthiest people.
$20 million to create a Sesame Street program in Iraq. 4.1 for another program in Bangladesh. Do you think we can do without those?
Yeah, probably. I also think some of that may be mischaracterized, too.
Obviously, none of it's needed. It's a waste of our money. We could be building schools in Montana, where I'm from, for instance, or elsewhere with some of that money. And if we're going to spend money on giving vasectomies, we need to do that for all the progressives that are out there.
Chump change? Okay, you pay it then.
I did some homework for this segment, and I want to start someplace that no one's talking about. What happens if there's someone in one of these cars, they blow up? That can happen. That becomes murder, or worse, terrorism plus. And I know that on January 20th, the president signed into law, through an executive order, restoring the death penalty. Do you think this sort of thing, and I hate to think it, people leave their children and pets in cars. I mean, you don't know. This is deadly, dangerous stuff these liberal protesters are playing.
They've made it clear that they only care about the life that is on the left. Oh, and born too.
What's your message to Elon Musk with the flag out here?
If you want to repeat history, then get in the basket.
Okay. I know some people have been firebombing different Teslas. What do you think about those kind of protests against them?
You mean the French do it?
Okay. I know people call him a Nazi. Do you think Musk's a Nazi?
He did the salute.
Yeah. But you think I know people have defended that. You think he's literally a Nazi? Yeah. So do you want to see people boycott Teslas moving forward? Absolutely. I know, do you think it's a little bit ironic that climate activists are boycotting the most popular EV in America? One more thing. I noticed, I'll blur out is what I think is your phone number.
No.
Are you going to get protest?
This is the hotline for legal aid.
Oh, okay.
Just in case I get arrested.
Were you planning on protesting to potentially be arrested?
Most of the protests I have been to, I haven't ever been, and it's usually permitted, and the cops are usually just here to protect us, and vice versa. But it's just on the off chance, should everything go afuck, just there, just in case.
Can I see the number one more time? Yeah. And what is it again?
Isn't it weird how they all look the same?
Who am I a traitor to?
You're a traitor to everybody, and you know it. We've seen your videos.
Thank you for following and subscribing. If you want to see all my videos, you can subscribe at Liberty Hangout.
No one should follow you because you're an absolute traitor.
Why? A traitor to who?
Caitlin Bennett is a traitor.
Caitlin Bennett's a traitor.
Caitlin Bennett's a traitor.
Who am I a traitor to?
Caitlin Bennett's a traitor.
Who am I a traitor to though? Like there has to be a group in which I'm being the traitor against. You won't even tell me. I like everybody that you have to have a specific group.
Can I talk to you, please? Hello, can I talk to you? I need some help. What's good?
I can talk to you.
You want to speak?
You want to speak to somebody?
So I'm not dealing with this again. I will go get the officers because this is battery and assault. Yes, it is. I will go get an officer.
Why is it?
Because you're damaging our ears over a certain decibel, and I will get an officer this time. I'm not gonna put up with that, so you better stop. Thank you for listening to me. I appreciate it.
They just love to sing and chant. It's basically an addiction.
People don't believe that people get out here and they charter buses to do their protesting. They pay protesters. We got two full on. No, there's no Trump on there. They're just paid protesters. Crazy.
That is just crazy.
Craziest thing ever, guys. Some guy just paid me $200 to watch his Tesla. So I'm gonna sit here and keep guard, I guess. I gotta keep point. $200 to watch the Tesla so nobody fucked with it here at Costco. I'm at Costco, guys. See that? $200.
I thought Elon was taking money away. And that's a wrap, amigos. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the like, comment, and subscribe buttons. See you in the next one.